Alright, well, I got a surprise project handed to me. I got a couple weeks before we start doing Frostgrave, so Dave, who's kind of running the campaign, introducing us all to Frostgrave, decided I needed to paint this. So I figured I'll add this to a kind of a project update series and do a model showcase with it at the end. I figured at this point I'm going to try something a little different because I don't want to go with the traditional GW style painting on something like this. I want something more in the tradition of Frostgrave or Lord of the Rings, where this is basically a carved edifice, entirely carved and worked out of stone, with the exception of some of the details up on the pillars. And in all likelihood, those flames will actually be I'll try to do some blending. I don't know what color base to use as far as whether it would be blues or oranges, but it'll be a pillar of stone with some gold accents, for some of the materials that are on it, but then with the flame. So, first thing I want to show you, kind of is something I'm going to try this time in priming, because what we've got here, if you look there, in the actual bulk of the model underneath, it represents a carved stone. But if you look over it, all those stoneworks, these are like flagstones. Now, carving flagstone may not be the best approach because it fissures more easily. So I figured on this model, there'll be two different types of rock. One will be what's the base is carved out of. So everything that's not delineated as a slab will be kind of a grayish color, and everything that is a slab or brick, would be like a paver, would actually be more in the brown range, tans. So, and then I'll figure out what to do with this particular piece up here. But I'm going to take a different approach to priming this. I'll prime it in two colors, since the bulk of this work, block work, would be a different stone color. I'm going to prime it black. Sorry. Everything that looks like it's been cut into blocks, I'm going to actually use a tan, actually army paint or skeleton bone. That is how I'll start the priming, and that way I'll get two different foundation colors, so that it might make it a little bit more striking when you get the difference between the two. Still haven't figured out the approach for the pad. I think this may just be more of that same gray. So tan flagstones kind of leading up to the gray. So we'll have to see. Okay, well, anyway, let me just kind of go ahead and do the priming and show you what that looks like. Okay, so there's the effect. Okay. Now you could have just primed it all black and then hit it with a spray of the tan, but I didn't want to waste paint. Now the key here is priming the black on all the surfaces that I intended to have that kind of a darker gray look. Then coming at it, the tan, using paper to kind of cover up the heavy brickwork. Come at it from the side, on both sides, to get rid of to get the stairs highlighted. Now at the top I went over again with primer black to get the area of the dais that may have gotten some of that tan. Okay, so that's the Eternity staircase ready to go for painting. Now, this bolt action stuff still first in the queue, but I got 2 weeks to finish this. So let's just see. That'll be the challenge there. The blending and layering on the flames. Okay, well, let's catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.